asked a question about gray and white hair and why does it stick out in the opposite direction that I want to style my hair in, and why does it have a different texture? Well, this goes back to about 6 months ago. I spoke at the Emerson Hospital Health and Wellness Seminar about going gray and looking great. And I discussed with them why why gray hair is different than colored hair or normal hair. It's because you lose the melanin in those strands of hair, and along with that you lose the natural lipids that are also found in the hair. And so it makes the hair coarser, drier, almost feels like a completely different texture than what you're used to. So you kind of have to adjust your styling routine or your care routine, and like a friend of mine who's a gentleman, and he wears his hair really short, and he says he's got a couple of white hairs that just stick out. I'd recommend either keeping them really short to keep them under control, or even sometimes, alright, you might not want to hear this, but hair color, even if it's just a subtle change, because you're changing the structure of the hair a little bit, you're altering it to color it, it will soften the hair and make it a little bit more manageable and pliable. And that doesn't just go for men, that can go for women as well. If their gray hair is just getting out of control and wiry, they could do a very light, I call it a gray blending glaze. And, it can be just a subtle change, a subtle tint. It could just be shine, but it can adjust the texture of the hair a little bit, make it a little bit more cooperative. So like I said, it loses the natural lipids that you've had in your youth, and so I would recommend, different treatments such as moisturizing treatments or even protein treatments depending on what the situation is. Protein would be more for, the people that have the very soft white hair and the hair needs to strengthen up a little bit, and that will help that. But there's also another new trend that's been growing. So this was the reason why I spoke with those going gray and looking great ladies. A lot of people are considering transitioning, gray transitioning, where they've been coloring their hair for years and they decide that, I've had enough, I can't afford it, the maintenance is too much, whatever the reason is, and they want to grow it out. But they don't want to have that skunk stripe, and so there's different ways to ease you out of that. It could be a year plan, a 2-year plan. We could do it all in one visit. There's different options you can have if you want to grow your colored hair out. And a lot of people are afraid to talk to their stylist about it because, we like to do hair color and everything, but we also want to be there for you. A lot of people are afraid that they go to talk to their stylist and, they have gray hair and the stylist looks at them and automatically gives them, an old-fashioned haircut or whatever. I know some very stylish people that have gray or white hair, and we want to maintain their stylishness and their trendiness. So haircut is key. Talk to your stylist. If they don't want to have anything to do with you, then get out of there. If you're in the area, if you're in the Acton, Massachusetts area, give us a call for a free consultation, and we could discuss the transitioning or post going gray treatment, which would be either to keep it soft or to moisturize it, to whatever. There's a whole other maintenance involved in gray hair. We discuss a trendy hairstyle for you that would go with the new stylish gray hair. So hopefully I answered your questions about that. So it does require some maintenance, as in treatments and everything, and even the transitioning. That's a whole other service that you could look into having. So give us a call, and we'll see what we could do for you. Well, if you're not in the area, just go ahead and subscribe. Please send me more questions. A couple weeks ago I did a haircut on a friend of mine, and if you want to see anything else, hair, beauty, health related, give me a call or send me an email or follow me on Twitter at Wendy O Salon. Send us a message on Facebook, and like us there. But I really enjoyed doing this, and I want to keep going, and so please subscribe and share this information. Some people may not realize that, you know, gray hair is okay. So maybe if you send them this video, this will give them a little bit of encouragement and inspire them a little bit. Okay. So it's good to see you. See you later. Bye.